Well, this is so absolutely disgusting that it's almost beyond belief. Just how low can a Labour government sink in its desperation? Yes, of course, they're in trouble. They're well behind us in the opinion polls. But frankly, to say that I would do anything that would in any way aid and abet people like Jimmy Savile is frankly it's so below the belt, it's almost not true.
Imagine someone comparing your political stance to siding with Jimmy Savile. That's exactly the row Nigel Farage now finds himself in. And Labour's Jess Phillips has just poured more fuel on the fire. This all started last week when Technology Secretary Peter Kyle accused Farage of aligning himself with extreme pornographers and modern-day Jimmy Saviles over his opposition to the Online Safety Act. That law, which came into effect earlier this month, requires social media platforms and search engines to take stronger steps to prevent children from accessing harmful content, from pornography to material encouraging suicide. Farage argues the legislation is one of the biggest threats to free speech in our lifetimes. But Jess Phillips says it's about basic protection for children. She said she'd like Farage to meet someone like Alexander McCartney, a man who posed as a teenage girl online, targeted at least 70 children globally, and drove one victim to suicide. McCartney, she noted, just needed a computer to carry out his abuse. Phillips stressed that paedophile networks often use perfectly ordinary websites, the same ones parents think are safe, to groom and blackmail young people. In her words, I defy Nigel Farage to tell me what any of that has to do with free speech. Her comments mirror those of Peter Kyle, who argued that if Jimmy Savile were alive today, he'd likely be committing his crimes online, and that opposing the Online Safety Act would place you on his side. Farage has demanded an apology for those remarks. Kyle has refused.